picture of it. This is my Halloween costume.
Wait, you're not working in this?
No, I am, but it's also my Halloween costume.
You gotta break it in. You look like you're about to do a Weird Al sketch.
Oh my gosh, that's it.
Why are you taking a video of me?
Are those your dance glasses?
Oh,
It's Paul's here.
Paul.
In the last episode, we got the engine bay painted and ready. Now we need to get the engine and transmission ready to go in. We're going to start out with prepping the transmission to have some welding done to it for our custom mount and also fix a crack in the case.
That's a crack. Just like the Liberty Bell. So we're gonna get old Jimmy the Tig to fix that up for us real nice. Camden's here pulling out all Alex's rubbers.
I read rubbers.
No, but actually what we're doing here is we're getting the transmission ready to get nice. So Jimmy, the boy, welder boy wonder Jimmy, filled in this, and also
He filled my holes for me.
yeah, he filled the holes. And what else did he do, Alex?
We found a not so great structural integrity issue with this case, and rather than getting a new one, I paid my friend $0 for him to do that.
Yes.
And he
So-
was happy to do it for $0.
Yeah.
Anything for Big Al.
So yeah, this is all welded back up. So now we're gonna clean this puppy up, get it painted and restored looking, so it can go back on the car. And we're probably, did we decide we're taking the knob off, the counterweight?
Yeah, I got the portaband has its name on it, so
Okay.
stay tuned for when we don't use the portaband.
We always end up using a different tool than we say.
What I say? I know.
Body hammer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And Casey's here.
I'm not actually.
All right, so Cam's gonna parts wash the rubbers.
The rubbers.
The rubbers.
The rubbers.
Yeah.
Ding dong!
It doesn't stay. Alex, why does...
legs?
Oh, that's why.
All right.
Dirty 30.
We'll flap disc that. It'll look real nice. All right. So we're getting this thing clean. It's a lot cleaner than it was. There's a lot of, well, not a lot, but this is oxidation here. So that won't come off with mineral spirits. Yeah, we're getting all the grease off. It's looking a lot better. It's painting time. Oh, you better T-paint this up real good. Oh, yeah. Painting by the fire. Painting by the fire is nice. You want your old man pistol grip?
No, because this is the weird tip.
It works on that.
All the time.
All right. It already looks better. And now we add the clear coat as Big Al smokes his pipe. Well, it's pretty clear what he's doing over here.
What?
So, at the chow down, we got this Kigley HLA for a really good price. What was the price, Alex?
$60 and a freshly grilled Hot Pocket.
That's right. The only time you trade a Hot Pocket for DSM parts is at the shootout. At the shootout.
The part I'm putting on, I traded a Hot Pocket and $60 for it.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the Hot Pocket anymore anyways.
So we're putting that on. It was.
We grilled it.
Yeah, we grill them.
Foreman.
Greg Foreman?
Red Foreman.
Kick your ass.
All right, here's the transmission all finished. The paint's all cured. We got a little clear coat on it, so it's just like a satin finish. It's real nice, just enough to keep the dust down and nothing will stick into it. So, yeah. Next, what we're gonna work on is getting the block ready, and we're gonna put it on the engine. So, we've already got the flywheel on here. So, we're just gonna get the clutch and all that put on, and then we'll get the transmission on.
Yeah, go around a little.
Complicated wired pair of spools with sensors.
You ready?
Ready.
Sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yep, there we go.
Analog and simple as you can get. Just 417s and they pop right out with the plastic shrouds. The U.S. still won't be able to force many other imports from 1990 who have these weird motorized seat belts. We remove this whole system, the wiring, all the modules, belts, and traction.
It'll wiggle a little.
We learned firsthand how
I told you.
the seat control system is absurdly heavy and electrically complicated. Now that I've told you how I really feel, let's use all that energy to watch the inside of this car. Because once the rocket party starts, for one like
There's no load on the other side.
Yeah. All right. The flywheel's torqued
Carriage is a
on.
little worn out, I think.
Yep, flywheel's torqued on.
Turk.
Now we'll get the transmission ready after we put the clutch on. Oh, I think those get 13 or 14 or 15.
Maybe 16.
Maybe 16? Okay, we looked it up. It's 11 to 16. So he's got it at 17. Or what'd you set it to?
15.
15, all right, with a 5. So this is a South Bend clutch. It's a
We're in
state.
Fort Wayne, not South Bend.
Oh wait, whoops, yeah, sorry. But this is a
Fort
clutch,
Wayne clutch.
4-wing clutch from South Bend.
From Fort Wayne Clutch and Driveline.
Yeah, and it's a stage 3 endurance, but it's an older one. This was actually off of an earlier version of Snoopy, yeah. Which will be plenty for this.
And it was free
And it was free.
for me. I gotta wiggle it. One more time.
Oh yeah, it's ready. Oh, it's blushing. All right, we've got the transmission all prepped, and now what's going on?
What's going on?
It's going on. Got to get the peg in.
I still have several more coats to spread on this stuff, and I'm not permanently on it yet, because all my carpets are going to be expressed. I'll probably take some of the old rear upholstery items with me just to get set in opinion, but we'll make that in another video. Lots of interior plastic cleanup still, you saw all that stuff.
Big boy go.
No questions about why the interior needs to be replaced rather than restored.
All right, it's on. The transmission is bolted on. All of the 4 bell housing bolts are in. And so next we're gonna do like the slave cylinder and the other stuff. Oh look, there it is. But actually together for real this time. There's a clutch in there.
I hope so.
Wait, did you put it in?
I don't know.
There's a flywheel.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. All right, let's get to work. All right. So we got a little bib on this.
No, we don't.
Now we don't. So we got this, we painted this up with some Rust-Oleum.
Black Rust-Oleum.
Yeah. And we've got the slave cylinder on right here. That looks good. We're mocking up this mount we're gonna take a viewer suggestion and we're gonna weld this to the bracket to give us.
Sandblast the bracket.
Yeah.
Weld it, and then repowder coat it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Because we didn't do a very good job with the powder the first time, anyways. It's coming right off.
Yeah, it's coming off. So we're gonna do that. So we're finally getting to powder coating some of these parts. We've got the coil bracket. This is the bottom of the alternator pivot where from the relocation, and this is an engine mount. And then we've got another engine mount, and we're gonna cook them in here. You've seen this before. If you haven't, watch a video up here. We did it to Snoopy, and yeah. So we're just gonna get some stuff powder coated up, so that it's just done. All right, we got some parts have been painted up here, looking real nice. Getting ready to freshen up this intermediate shaft here with some more paint. This paint. Alex is here. And yeah, he painted these up real nice.
With my own fingers.
Yeah.
I use this. Look at how great I am with this brush. You too can fool everyone on the internet.
You have to have your own channel, and then you can fool as many people as you want.
Oh, yeah.
The bigger the gob, the better the job.
Just painting her up. That's nice. Got some axle seals. We gonna mess with this any?
Oh, we gotta get all the other stuff on before we can start messing with that, remember?
And we have everything
This
now.
in, we gotta get,
Well, it's got dry.
no, but we gotta get that in, the alternator put in.
Oh, because that bracket's done now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wherever it is.
They're hanging up over there.
Oh, it's still hanging up.
Yeah.
And those can go on technically.
Yeah, do we need to finish up that trans mount?
Yeah.
Do you need a trick to drive in your axle seals? 3-bolt axle cups fit perfectly. Mitsubishi special tool. Take off your 3-bolt axle cup, flip it around, and put it on. That's nice.
Wow, real nice.
Now we have a new axle seal.
What'd you call me?
Hey,
Hey.
not in these times.
Hey! I did it.
Well, the intermediate shaft is still drying.
I figured.
Yeah.
I gooped it.
Yeah. Do we want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so following a viewer recommendation, we're going to weld the spacer.
Viewers. Making me do more work.
So we sandblasted some of this powder off, and we're going to weld this spacer on so it's just right instead of having it float.
We didn't sandblast that powder off. We breathed on it wrong. That came off.
Yeah, that was like our first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't sandblast it.
No, we didn't. We just like put it on. So.
Rookie!
Rooks. So, yep. Alex is gonna tack that on there with his old Clint Eastwood, the MiG 135. Done a lot of damage with that thing.
135 Clint Eastwoods inside of this thing.
Wow.
That's a lot of old racism. It's not broken, you're broken.
Okay, so in here, we've got our little fuse. So we're gonna have the positive wire come from the alternator here and hit the fuse there, and then go from the fuse up to the positive starter post.
That one.
That one, yeah. And then it'll go from there back over to the fuse box. And that'll be
But it'll
the
go a
charging
really
circuit.
confusing way back to the fuse box.
It is. It's going to take a little trip.
It's going to take a trip under the interior.
It's an indoor
Or do
outdoor.
wire tuck.
The
Gonna go
ultimate
full
wire
Honda
tuck.
boy.
Yeah. Full
But
on
I'm not doing a brake line tuck. I'm not that extreme.
No. We're going to untuck our brake lines. So, the other thing is, because this is a Saturn alternator, we have to hook up a couple other wires. One of them's the sense wire. We're just going to keep it simple and put it right there to the fuse, and that'll keep it running at 14 volts. And that's, yeah, so we're going to make some wires and get this hooked up and do some stuff to the car to get it through.
Car stuff, yeah.
Car stuff.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
Car stuff. It's always one less.
Oh, yeah. All right, there it is. That's half of the feed, and that looks real good. We used black wire, but we used plenty of red shrink so that you know that's positive. We're positive that it's positive. So yeah, we've got that little one to make.
Positively assuring is if we used red wire. But that.
We don't have any red wire.
No.
I know a guy who has 200 feet of it.
No, 100. Oh yeah, no, 200 feet.
200 feet of red.
And 200 feet of.
Oh jeez. Okay, the alternator wiring is finished. Alex just finished too. And as you can see, it's hooked up there to the starter where the other wire from the battery will come. There's our fuse, and then here's the output to the alternator, and here's the sense wire, so the regulator knows what it's putting out. That goes to the connector here, and then this is the 12-volt trigger, which we ran up here through this loom, and we just put another ring terminal on this guy, which is an ignition 12-volt positive, coming from the harness here. So that's how the Saturn alternator will work for us. So yeah, pretty good. We're happy with it. So now we're gonna move on to other things. All right, we are going to be finishing up the rear roll stop now. Paul's here. He's gonna tigger this thing up. He's preparing the tungsten right now.
You want the other grinder?
Yeah, Alex is gonna sandblast this and clean it up some, so that Paul can take it up and fill in these gaps. And then we're gonna work on finishing this guy up. This is the timing side mount, and make it better. Right, Paul?
Tig-tastic.
Paul's finished. He did a great job. This looks real good. Just needs powder coated now. All right, so this is the nonsense that we're getting up to with this. Alex is going to tack this in place, and we're just kind of going to build a box to box that.
Everyone loves a good box.
Getting there. All right, there it is. All finished and sandblasted.
Do one little spot I missed.
Yeah,
There and there.
that looks really good. So the paint has been dry for a few days, and we've got some more things in. We've got the brake master cylinder and brake booster in. Looking good. And this is the master cylinder from just a regular Colt. And it fits just fine. We've got the wiper motor in. This is the fuse box and the fuse box tower. This was our boost, our map sensor, a few episodes back. We got the clutch master cylinder in, and that is from a regular Colt too. Yeah. And this is the factory coolant overflow in the factory spot.
With the factory bore kit.
Yeah. And we've got some.
One.
We've got one
they're-
Eye of Megatron.
Like,
They float. They all do that.
really?
Yeah.
It was trying to come out.
Yeah, Dad's pops out all the time in the
It's
gallant.
because you have to.
Get the right
turn
angle.
it.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones
we
in
got
my
the-
van haven't had an issue, so.
Yeah. The ones in my car haven't had an issue. Boost control solenoid
Yep.
with our little manifold thing going.
The return line back where it
Return line's
goes,
back.
Because I need everything as much as I can in place to start running the brake lines.
Yeah, we gotta make some brake lines here soon. And they got the crash bar
On just
supports.
because I had them
Yeah.
painted already. I wanted to get them off the shelf.
Yeah. It's looking real good.
Painted that.
Oh yeah, you
I
sure
took it
did.
apart. That
You did take it apart. Was it awful?
well, the magnets on here are stronger than everything else, so it pulled it out, and the brushes and springs just shot everywhere. So I had 3 picks holding the springs and the brushes in, putting the armature in, and then finally got that piece to go on. And the paint was still not dry. So
Oh.
you can't really tell now.
No,
but
it looks great. It looks fully restored.
I cleaned
Just
that
clean that.
enough.
No, it
there's-
looks-
There's spots. This we didn't have to lengthen. I just had to cut our tape back
Really?
and retape it.
Oh. Well, that's
I
easy.
just cut it back 4 inches.
Awesome.
Now that we actually knew where the plug was.
You could barely see it.
Yeah, because it goes under. I wanted everything to go under the booster.
Yeah.
I mean, the map sensor's plugged in.
Yeah, it is.
There's the IAT.
Wow,
I
yeah.
zip tied this to that some, so this.
That's the meth
basically
line.
just Come up with it and go
Yeah.
into our. I guess
Yeah.
they come in at different angles.
Okay.
This is at the bottom.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see it in there, and this comes in like that.
At like a 45 almost. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. And then, oh yeah. That's our firewall pass through for our battery cable.
Yep. I don't know if this is gonna work.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I mean, look at this length and tell me how awkward that looks. How are we gonna?
Gonna do a hoop-de-loop.
I feel like that'll be
I mean,
screwy
yeah.
with all the other stuff because we have other stuff going down here.
Wait a minute, let me see the end of that.
It fits the throttle body, but this
Yeah.
is different.
We just have to make a little bracket.
If we can use this cable.
Yeah, but we'll be able to. All right, we made some more progress on. We've made some more progress on the engine bay. We've got the power steering pump in. Got all the headlight bulbs in. Got some wiring figured out. That's all the same. That's all the same. Okay, I guess what we figured out was stuff over here. Fuse box is fully mounted. We've got our clutch line here. Yeah, this is all. See, I told you we'd fix that properly. It's way better now. Yeah, we're just going to keep chipping away at stuff while we can get in. It's real nice to be able to just walk right in like this is a VW or something.
The 3-pin is this.
What is it?
The 3-pin. I thought that was going to be the turn signal, not the marker.
Oh.
Marker, I hardly know her.
So, maybe brake lines next. We've got to get a bracket made for this to get this mounted down here on the rail. That normally goes like right on the battery, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Who knows?
So
Chad knows. All right, so the engine's in. We've been doing some work on the brake lines, and the engine is probably going to have to come out again. But we wanted to make sure we had clearance for everything with all the brake lines and the clutch line and everything in. It's looking really good. Yeah. What are we doing next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Things.
Shifter cables?
Maybe.
Shifter?
50 things.
50 things.
All at the same time.
Let's get to work.
Yeah.
That'll do it for this one. We'll tackle the gauges and cluster in the next one, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.
Told you!